All right, let's talk some weather in our area. And for that, let's turn back to meteorologist Alison Pryor, who is in with us today. And we're talking about not as much sunshine out there today. And you can kind of feel a difference. At least I know we could here in this area, Allison. So what are we looking at for the weekend?
Yeah, so unfortunately, this is just the beginning. So today overall, I would still say it's a nice day outside, but this is going to set us up to return to active weather tomorrow, Sunday, and right into your next week. So nice humidity again today. We have that really comfortable air, but yes, there are some clouds, especially if you're in Tennessee and North Carolina right now. The clouds not as much for our Georgia and Alabama communities, and I'll show you the satellite in just a second. But let's finish over our headlines. Weekend scattered showers and storms in the forecast. In fact, the rain chances for the weekend kind of keep on inching up a little bit. So I wanted to make sure you had that update. And heat and humidity are going to be building up for next week. And as you have those two things paired together, often you get those on and off hit or miss storms. And that's going to be in the forecast each day for next week as well. Here's the current clouds and radar. And again, I mentioned if you're in Tennessee, if you're in North Carolina, a little bit more of that cloud cover. If you're in Georgia and Alabama, it's still partly sunny. So we have some warmer temperatures further to the south. Let me pull back further though and kind of show you the big picture. And unfortunately, you just heard that story about those storms in Texas yesterday. There's still more storms there. Thankfully, they're about to move offshore, but they've kind of been repeated this week, multiple days in a row over to Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi. Where we are, we're just dealing with this one little band of clouds. We're not having to worry about the rain and storms for our local area for today. Right now, it's 72 degrees in Chattanooga. That dew point is at 59. So again, that's that comfortable air, that lower humidity, and wind from the north at 7 miles per hour. So as we look at our day planner for the day today, I'm still going to call it partly sunny overall, but again, right now it kind of depends on your location. 76 at 1 p.m., 80 degrees at 3 o'clock, and then 83 at 5 p.m. If you're heading out for dinner plans at 7 o'clock this evening, it'll be right around that 80-degree mark and then falling back down into the 70s as we go into the evening time. This is an update that's different from what I had this morning. So again, as those rain chances kind of creep up a bit for the weekend, I've lowered our high temperatures. So now on Saturday, it looks like we're just going to stay in the 70s. So 78 degrees, more clouds, some of those showers on Saturday. Sunday, the potential for some hit or miss scattered storms, and about 80 degrees for that high. So as we time everything out with Futurecast, you can see kind of that cloud cover mixing through with the sunshine for your afternoon today, but we're still staying dry. Wind will shift and come out of the southeast at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. There's a small chance this evening time, some of our western communities, you may get a stray little sprinkle. I have that only at 10% on the 7-day, but let me take you to Saturday morning. Here's when that rain arrives Saturday morning, and it's going to continue into your midday and the afternoon. Now, it's not going to be raining all day long, but yeah, those chances are there. You have mostly cloudy skies, and you have the chance for some showers. Quiet overnight, and then as we look ahead to Sunday, you end up with kind of this hit or miss activity, even the potential for some pockets of downpours and thunderstorms on Sunday as that rolls through. Kind of in between that, again, there will be some dry periods too. Just kind of keep in mind that potential for you want to have that kind of backup plan to move indoors. So total rainfall for the weekend, a lot of places are going to be in that 1/10 to 3/10 of an inch, but we could see a couple of pockets dependent on if thunderstorms develop, they could get a little bit higher totals than that. Back to today, the mix of sun and clouds, you get the comfortable air. 84 for your high in Chattanooga, 86 in Scottsboro, 85 in Dalton. And then tonight, partly cloudy, not quite as cool as the past couple of mornings. So we still have the 50s off to the east, but the rest of the area, milder lows in the 60s with that greater cloud cover. Notice for next week, 85 on Monday, 88 by Wednesday. The humidity is also going to be higher by that point too. I'll show you the week-long muggy meter coming up in the next half hour.